Yes,
For the
there you
HomeRow
go.
There it is.
podcast episode, I'm not even going to try. 20.
4?
Four?
I'll just make a mouth face and dub back over it later. 25. Yeah, so this is episode something or other. This is our Game of the Year episode where we go over the best year, or the best, well, it was a pretty good year, the best games of 2016. Let's go over, what's your Game of the Year 2016, Doxy?
I don't have one. I couldn't choose one because I'm the worst.
A lot of great releases for the past 20 days.
Yeah. Actually, none of them are the ones that you would think. Like, those didn't even make the list.
Oh, for your, like, official Games of the Year for last year?
Yeah. All right, so...
That was a shitty joke about it only being 20 days into the new year.
Oh.
I was doing a game.
Oh.
But it's okay. It's fine. I won't try to make jokes in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
stop.
I'm the joke maker, not you.
No.
We'll let you carry on.
Okay, so I have a little list here, and I'm gonna start with my super cheatsy answers so that people can forget that they're mad at me by the end of the list. So my first super cheatsy answer is Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Saw that one coming.
Yeah, and my second super cheatsy, like super cheatsy answer is Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year edition. Because that technically didn't release until 2015, but holy fuck, that game is so good. I got it around Christmas time and already, I think, have more than 100 hours in it.
Good
Oh.
God. Well,
Yeah. I love it so much. I can't stop. I can't stop.
here's the real
can't
question.
stop.
Have you left the hinterlands?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I know
yes,
people
have.
that have spent like close to 100 hours and been like, oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I was
Yeah, there's
super
a lot
shocked to
more.
find out how much there was to that game. It's so good and so fleshed out, and I want to do every single little thing, and I'm very excited about it. I love it. Okay, so my less cheatsy answers are, one of them is bound to make Quiglin upset, but it's Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon is phenomenal.
I didn't hate Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, I totally thought you did hate Darkest Dungeon.
No, there were just times where it really pissed me off
Yeah.
because it was like you'd go into a dungeon and 1 minute everything would be fine, and then you'd
blink
go
of an
through a
eye,
dungeon.
man.
Yeah, well, and you would take like level 2 people, and I've upgraded their weapons, I've upgraded their skills, and you'd go into a level 1 dungeon and you would mop the floor with everybody. And then you would go into the exact same dungeon, level 1, with all your beefy level 2 characters, and they would just destroy you. And you're like, what the fuck?
It's all
How
about
do
them
I-
trinkets, bruh.
Dude, I have trinkets. I put trinkets on them, and then all of a sudden they would be gone because all my people fucking died. And I'm like, dude, like there are times where, I understand that there are dice rolls in the background. I'm totally cool with that. But if I OP and go into a lower ranked dungeon, those dice should only harm me for a little bit. That's it. There was too many times where they took control out of my hands that I felt it was punishing for just to be punishing's sake. Oh man.
No, we got the gist of what you were saying, though, about how you think that it was just, like, too punishing. I think, while I somewhat agree with that, I think that a lot of it has to do with the parties that you bring in and the orientation you have them in, and just basically keeping certain things in check that you are very much meant to keep in check, like stress levels and the torchlight and all that good stuff. I think it can somewhat be controlled, but you're right. There are times where you just get fucked and there's nothing you could have done about it. 100%. That is a thing that happens in that game for sure. So anyway, do you guys want me to go on, or do we want to keep talking about Darkest Dungeon?
I'm
No.
cool.
Yeah, keep going. I want to just comment that I think 2015 was the year that I learned how to tell what games are not from me by my friends talking about them. Darkest
Aw.
Dungeon on that list.
Didn't you like Darkest Dungeon? I thought that you played it and liked it.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I have not played it. I thought it looked awesome upon initial release. Like the early access release looked really cool, and I listened to like Kanata on DLC, played it, and really, really had good things to say. And there were aspects of it that sounded awesome, but I just don't know that that's what I want to spend my time
It's a phenomenal game, bro. I really think that you should at least give it an hour of your time.
We'll see.
All I'm saying is I got blighted, got critted, and then that was my healer, and she had already taken her turn. So by the time it already got my turn, I got death blowed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you didn't even give me a chance to goddamn save her.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just okay, I'm fine. It's cool. It's cool.
This might be a good like a piece of good game design that it sticks with you that like sticks out so well. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. I think that's interesting that that particular gameplay instance will like probably forever be like when somebody brings up Darkest Dungeon, you'll be like, dude.
Yeah, except Blight and then Death Blow. Yeah.
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 And then at some point you're gonna want to get back in and just show that game what's up, I bet.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've still put in 15 hours into it before I reviewed it, and I'll go back to it. I'll go back and play it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
It's phenomenal. That game is a work of art. It's phenomenal. The next one is Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. It's probably my favorite multiplayer game of the year. Basically, it teaches you a lot about communication, and it like when you explode, when you fail, like it doesn't seem like people get too mad at each other. Like it's always just hilarious. It's always fun. And when you can have fun even when you're losing, that is the mark of a fucking phenomenal game. Like that.
So good.
That game is super duper, super duper. Have either of you played it?
Yes, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
I have not, but I've heard nothing but good things. I really want, because it got to start as a VR game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And I think that's the way I want to experience it.
It's I'm gonna be honest. It's super cool, but it doesn't have much of an effect on the enjoyment of the game. Like it's still just as fun without the VR headset. The VR headset is pretty neat, though.
Yeah,
it is.
We played without the VR headset and had the same amount of fun.
Yeah, so. Definitely same. Like it didn't have any impact on how much fun I was having. It just like was neat.
Yeah. We actually had people who were just sitting around watching us play, and they were having a good time watching us interact with each other. It's fun.
It's a phenomenal stream game too. Yeah. People love watching it. People love watching.
I definitely want to check it out.
I
haven't heard one single negative thing. Never once, I don't think.
100% worth every single penny. 100%. Yeah. Super, super good. I'm very excited for it to get all kinds of expansions with different manuals and stuff. I'm really excited for that. Okay, so my last game of the year nominee, I suppose, is Cities Skylines. Was
really
so happy.
So good. Was so good.
Wow.
Yeah. I there'll be times where I'm like drifting off to sleep, and then I'm just like, I need to play Cities Skylines right now. I need to play it right now. And I'll get up and I'll look at the clock and I'll be like, I've got 3 hours before work. Cities Skylines right now. And then I get up and I go play Cities Skylines, and it's amazing and worth it.
Wow.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is a fantastic game.
It's beautiful.
Wholeheartedly support that decision. It's funny because I actually just got in a discussion with a coworker yesterday about that particular game and how it's a very like Zen-like experience, and you can't really just set aside 15 minutes to play Cities Skylines. Like you don't even necessarily need to be in the mood. It's a good like, what else do I have to do for an hour? Screw it, I'll jump into a city I've built or just start a new one. And you start at such a high level, even though it's, you're building a very small city at the beginning, but then you get so intricate and then all these other details. It was extremely well done and a really well executed by a very pretty much small team that had a pretty fucked up name to deal with and a fucked up genre.
Yeah.
Because SimCity was such a disaster.
Yeah.
Cities XXL was not well received. And then they just fucking crushed it. Like everything about that game is solid.
Super good. I just
Sometimes
wish there was
you
more
learn.
to it.
How so?
I just like, you know how it has like, I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it, and I probably should know what to call it, but I fucking don't. So deal with it, I guess. But
Get her in the comments.
like, you know how it has that element where as you get further along, there's bigger and bigger picture stuff to look at, kind of like with like the same thing as like with Spore, where as you get bigger and bigger, you have more bigger picture stuff to look at, and like you look at way less of the smaller stuff that you began. Like
Yeah, the scope gets a lot larger.
yeah, it's. I forget what I was gonna say about it. What led us to this?
You wish there was more.
Oh yeah, I wish that there were just more levels of that. I guess.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
wish that you could make like neighboring cities and then have like some sort of commerce between them that you have to work out, and like I think that would be super dope.
I don't think that's outside the
okay.
realm of possibility.
I don't
for
think so
the
either.
team this year.
I don't think so either at all.
Brian's stuck. So 3.
8 or
Yep.
He's back. Oh. 4. Count it. He's back. He's slowly. I think he's back.
We missed anything that you said, Quig.
I was like, right? Yes, I'm here. No? Nope, I'm gone. I didn't say anything, so it's okay.
That's a
You
handful.
still see? Oh, my camera's not working. Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
The
Am I
mic
back?
sounds fantastic. Yeah, and
Yeah,
he's
you're back.
back. And he's okay.
Ta-da! Whew.
You're
Awesome.
like Stacy in Wayne's World after she runs into the car.
Yeah. Oh, and she's okay.
Kids, ask your parents what Wayne's World is.
Yeah, shit. Damn it, you dated us.
Sorry, I can't help. It's one of the best movies of all time.
Truth.
It really is.
And the rest of the show devolved into Wayne's World quotes. We just quoted Wayne's World for an hour and a half. So, Dox, I'm interested to hear where Bloodborne ended up in your grand scheme. Was it in contention at all?
I give it a 6.
Okay.
It's
6 out of 10 or 6th place?
a 6 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I don't know. It's a gorgeous game. It's beautiful. The controls are fantastic as any game from, and the story is really cool, and I like that there's not too much hand-holdiness, but at parts towards the end, it just gets needlessly fucking hard, and I feel like it shits the bed about 2/3 of the way through. And it just makes me more angry than having fun. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like coming from a person
Yeah.
who likes a punishing game, that's fucking saying something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of why I asked, because I know those games have a special place in your heart, and I thought that might end up a little higher, but I do remember you being very on it for a while and then
Yeah.
very off of it very quickly.
At first it was really good, and then it just...
I feel like after I got past the giant spider guy, that's when I started that's when the game started losing me.
Yeah, I can feel that. I can totally feel that.
I got lost again. Am I still here?
You're,
Okay.
It's funny because
I
your
have
voice
no
comes
idea
back.
what you're holding
awesome.
up, but I'm recording. I'm sorry. I love you.
Is it a French fry?
I have no idea.
Ooh.
It was
'Cause if it's a
maybe
French fry, we'll all
square.
have some.
All I could see was a silhouette.
It was maybe
Oh,
a
okay.
square. Was there anything else on your list, Doxy? Any
Nope,
like
that's-
big surprises this year?
That's everything.
Cool.
I might have overlooked things. I only gave the list like not as much thought as I should have. Maybe.
That's all right. It's instinct. It's from the gut.
But
Where
yeah,
does
what came to mind?
so I know this is weird, Docs, but where did Undertale fall?
I give it a 6. It's a darling of a game. It's great, but like it's not something that I don't know. Like I want to give it higher marks because it's unique and like it pokes fun at itself and it's replayable. But it just these other games that I've already mentioned kind of blow it out of the water, you know?
Sure.
I did like Undertale.
Yeah.
I could even say I loved Undertale. I loved it. But it just, like, it didn't come to mind when I was thinking of GOTY, you know?
Right.
I
Yeah.
feel like only games that come to mind when you're thinking of GOTY belong on the GOTY lists.
True. I applaud you for also keeping your list relatively short.
Yeah.
That's
It was kind of easier than I expected to keep it sort of short.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I think that means it was a good year.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Jeez. So good.
So
Where's
Brian-
Fallout 4?
I didn't
Yeah.
get enough time with Fallout 4 to really place it at all, but from what I did play, it's awesome. I just, like, I didn't get to play enough of it to be able to talk about it really.
Because Dragon Age took your life over.
Yeah, well, the thing with Dragon Age was we were visiting Mike's parents in New Jersey over Christmas, and all we had with us was the PS4. So so we went and spent like a gift card or something, and they were having a like buy two get one free sale at GameStop, and I saw that and I was like, I've been wanting to play this forever. I don't have it on my computer. I might as well get it for PS4, and so I just played. I played it for seriously like 2 days straight. Like
Wow.
right when I got it,
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, no, it's amazing. It's amazing. So
Yeah.
I've been putting time into that. I do want to, now that I'm like back on my computer, want to put more time into Fallout 4 and cover it in some fucking fashion because I need to.
Sure.
Like I need to. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Brian, would you like to go next, or do you need some more thought, or what you think?
No.
Yeah.
I have four on my list. Three are actually should be on the list, and one is because it sort of has sucked my life for the last like 3 to 6 weeks, to the point where my wife is like, I think you have a problem. So I'll start with that one, and not because it's necessarily game of the year, but because it sucks so much of my life up lately in the last 6 weeks or so, is Pokemon Picross.
Oh God.
First of all, I love pictographs. I love that they're like these logic puzzles that you can sit and and it basically there's only one right answer. So you look at the numbers that are either on top or on the side, and you use logic to figure out where to fill the squares in. It's sort of like why I still play Minesweeper occasionally. There's just logic to it that I need to play. And stupid Nintendo did such a good job with this to give you to have you collect these Pokemon so that you can use their superpower, like use their special Pokemon powers to help you solve the puzzles, so you can solve them faster or easier, or whatever you want to do to help yourself cheat through it. And oh my god, it's so addicting. Oh, it's the worst and the best. Oh, I just love
Pooping
playing
game.
it so much. Yep. Oh, it's what the problem is I start playing it then, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna go lay in the bed and play. Oh, look, it's 2 hours later. I should stop playing now. Click, 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 click. Any moment now, I should go to bed. Okay. Or if you throw on Netflix and you're just sitting there, and I'm just playing, and then the Netflix thing stops, and I look at the TV and go, why did it stop? Are you still watching? Blah blah blah. Continue watching, and you're like, oh, I've watched. Oh. I spent a lot of time on this. Yeah, so it's not necessarily game of the year, but because I'll be honest, they put a lot of free to play stuff in there. So there's this freaking energy bullshit.
Yeah.
And then there's you have to get pick rights.
Like five currencies.
Yeah, but you can only get so many pick rights per day because you can only do the daily challenge, and then to get more pick rights to go to the next area, you have to defeat the regular levels, except you run out of regular levels before you get enough pick rights to move on to the next level. So
Jesus.
I end up I'm like, forget it. I'm just spending the $30 or whatever that would be for a regular priced game, for a regular priced 3DS game. So I just end up spending that amount so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
Because once you buy 5,000 pick rights, they just give you pick rights for free. You can just go to the thing and be like, I want more pick rights. And they're like, whatevs, I don't care.
Have fun.
Yeah, whatever. We don't care. You've already gave us your money. Whatever you want. So I just spent the money. And honestly, so for the amount that I've played it in the last 6 or 7 weeks, it is well worth the $30 or whatever it is I paid.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
So
of all the garbage you've spent $60 on, you know?
Yeah, exactly. There's so many games that I'm just like, I bought this and I haven't played it. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so like I said, not really game of the year, but it's just taking up so much of my time and I'm just loving it. So
Honorable mention.
Yes. And I dusted off my 3DS. Who knew?
Yeah.
But I did buy, totally side note, I did buy Codename Steam for like $3.74 on GameFly with my coupons and stuff. So I'm looking forward to playing that. Since my 3DS is already dusted off anyway, I might as well just enjoy that.
Nice.
All right,
Totally.
so real game of the years. Rebel Galaxy. I had so much fun with this game, and it was only made by 2 dudes, and the music is fantastic. The gameplay is fun. The story is good. Everything about this game is fun, and it's like $20. It's totally worth your money.
Feels like being thrown into an episode of Firefly.
Yes, that is a perfect.
Yeah.
That is a perfect description for it. So that is definitely a game of the year. Witcher 3. I just sunk a ton of time into it, and the graphics are beautiful, even on my crappy 6990. It's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of entertainment. So hundreds of hours of entertainment, even though I never hit 100. I didn't hit the 100-hour mark, but it's definitely worth your time, and it is a ton of. It's a really, really, really good game.
Worth the price point for Gwent alone.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yes.
Like the problem with Gwent is like the same problem with Pokemon Picross. Like once you start down the rabbit hole, then all of a sudden you're just going down it the whole time. You're like, okay, I think I should stop because I think someone mentioned like 3 days ago that someone was in trouble. Probably should go save them now. They're probably dead. Let's play
They're
another
fine.
game. Let's play another round. All right. Yeah. And lastly is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Good Lord, so good. Basically, I think I might have mentioned this earlier, but in Rise of the Tomb Raider, they went back and said, okay, what are all the good things that we did with Tomb Raider? Okay, let's put those on the side. What are all the bad things we did with Tomb Raider? Okay, let's just not do those again. All right, let's take the good things and let's just do more of the good stuff. So it's kind of like a double stuff Oreo. You know what it is, but it's so freaking good, and there's just so much cream in it. That came out wrong, but you know what I'm talking about.
Sounded awful. Sounded pretty awful.
Yeah, it did not come out well, but it was so good and absolutely worth the price. And it's coming out on PC this month or next month or soon-ish. So if you have,
I think.
yeah, if you don't have an Xbox One or don't buy it on Xbox 360. If you only have it on PC, get it on the PC when it comes out. You will be happy you did.
Game is gorgeous on the Xbox One. I can't imagine how it's going to look on PC.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So good. All right, Joe.
I can't believe Tails wasn't on your list.
I did not love Tales of Zestiria as much as I liked Xillia 2, which had come out the previous year. I feel like that the story was just... It really wasn't there. It didn't grab me at all. So I know they're already talking about the next one, which of course has some ridiculous name I've already forgotten. But I'll keep an open mind. And plus, Ni no Kuni 2 is coming out this year, so that will probably just, I'll probably be playing that instead of Tales. But yeah, it's okay. It's just okay. And I've been playing Lego Dimensions, but it would not have made this list.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, what a bummer.
It's fun, but it's not Game of the Year. Like you said, when you think of Game of the Year games and it doesn't immediately pop in your head,
Yeah.
then
Totally. Totally. So
All
I
right,
want to guess. I want to guess your list.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Do it. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Battlefield. And
Battlefield Hardline.
yeah.
Battlefield 2.
No, sorry, Battlefield Hardline. And fuck, what was the other one? Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I've got it. Metal Gear.
Yeah, Metal Gear. Definitely Metal Gear.
And I think that's your entire list.
No, I think you put Witcher 3 on that list also.
Oh yeah, Witcher 3. Oh my god. I can't believe I
I was gonna say,
just let that happen.
Doxy, you done goofed.
I can't believe I let that happen.
Is that it for the guesses?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
All
my
right.
guesses.
So I did find part of my list. I thought I had misplaced it. I found part of my list, and I did this cute little category thing. So we're gonna go through them together.
All right, I'm into it.
Biggest shocker, which is kind of like my game I didn't expect at all and ended up loving, and is definitely
Guitar Hero Live.
one of my games of the year. Oh shit, no, I didn't even think of it, so it doesn't count.
Oh,
I do love it though. Rocket League.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, oh, Rocket League is definitely on my list too. It is.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't mention it, but for sure. Like
I
I don't
was-
love it as much as everybody else loves it, but I love it. It's I can see that it is a brilliant piece of video game.
I think I love it less because everyone loves it so much.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
What's wrong with
yeah,
you?
That's some hipster bullshit, Quig.
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, you drink with
Yeah,
your PBR.
no, hell no. Keep your PBR.
I love PBR.
I didn't expect anything from a free PlayStation Plus game, and then especially when you say cars and soccer, and I even like
Yeah.
soccer. I love FIFA games, and I didn't expect anything, and I was literally just playing before this. I wasn't getting anything ready. I wasn't doing anything. You guys asked if I was ready to go, and I was in the middle of a Rocket League game. So, it's awesome. I wholly underestimated everything about that game, and I never will. Not give a game a shot just because of screenshots or videos in the future.
Ever again, yeah.
It was a super, super awesome experience. Another subcategory of that is a game I didn't think I'd love, and that's Dying Light. A game I didn't think I would talk about past January of last year. Came out at the right time, surprised the shit out of me. Awesome, scary, gorgeous. What?
I thought of another game. And I don't know why it's not on my list, but I meant to spend a good portion of my time talking about it. But we can come back to it. I'll mark it down. Keep
Okay.
talking.
Okay.
Also,
okay.
that game is good. Dying Light is good.
So I think you'll enjoy this. There are two of them. Games I played a shitload of, but I can't, in good conscience, call them my game of the year. Destiny.
Okay.
And I'm kind of counting it because of the Taken King refresh, and Battlefield Hardline.
Okay.
It's on
Okay.
there, but I cannot. It wasn't that I brought it up in multiple episodes. It's not that good. I just can't stop playing it. I did finally stop playing it though, and I won't put it back in because I know I have a problem.
There'll be another one next year. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. There will be. There will be Battlefield 5.
Yeah. Totally.
I also put a slight nod for best post-launch support. In my opinion, was Destiny: The Taken King. The way they course-corrected that game
Totally.
is incredible.
Yeah.
They made it an actually viable shooting game that could last 10 years. When last year, after seeing what Destiny was and that there was a 10-year plan for Activision, I thought they're fucked. No way. Oh man, they're gonna lose so much money. Bungie's gonna go out of business. It's gonna be awful. Now I feel at least they're on the right path. I don't know if they have it all back, but they've got a solid product right there.
Yeah,
And Rocket League just keeps putting out DLC. Arenas are free, and I keep buying the $3 and $4 DLC just
Yeah.
because it is such a good game. And I
And
like
they're
to
so
support that
cheap.
stuff. Yeah.
You get the bang for your buck for sure.
Yeah, you get the freaking DeLorean. There's a Back to the Future pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's super cool. I think that they definitely know their fan base, and I think that they aren't so much pandering as they are honoring,
Yeah, exactly. They're we think you'll like this.
Yeah,
and
totally.
they're pretty on the mark. They've got a new Mad Max-ish one. Awesome stuff. Excuse me, awful gassy. My guilty pleasure is Lego Dimensions. It's right up there. I need to buy more packs. I don't need to. I should chill on that. I don't need to buy anything.
Which ones do you have, Joe? Just out of
I
curiosity.
just have the starter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't gone out and bought any. I've shown restraint, but I still like playing it quite a bit.
that's better than me. So yeah.
How many do you have, Brian?
I have Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, which just came out yesterday, which was a hella fun, and Doctor Who, and then I have Benny on back order and Doc Brown on back order. So I have issues.
And that comes to $3,000.
Yeah, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Oh, that's equal to a year of college. Let's see. This weird category that I think you guys might like or have some games in this too is game I'm most sad about not playing a lot of or like not getting into enough.
There's my Fallout 4.
Yeah. There's, not for me, I got a lot of Fallout in. But mine are Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and I haven't even opened Until Dawn. Actually, no, I opened it. I installed it so that I could play
That's the game I added to my list that I freaked out about Until Dawn.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely GOTY material. 100%, yes.
I'm so excited. That's why I'm so sad because there's always those games that slip, and the three that did are like three of the better ones.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate's probably the worst in that list, and I have gotten actually a lot of time in it, but I wanted to get more in when it came out, and it's awesome.
Totally.
Really surprised at how good that game is. Let's see. My honorable.
Still needs a year off.
What's that?
The franchise still needs a year off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This year will be good for them. Hopefully, we'll see. Honorable mention is Just Cause 3. It is a beautiful, awesome, fun game.
You don't remember him gushing about that?
Yeah, I just I don't know. I thought maybe you would have cooled on it like a lot of other people have.
I haven't played it as much because I want to get back into other things. But yeah, it's really, really good. I do want to put an honorable mention for Metal Gear in there because I have it on the list as like a floating, like it was really, really good and I really, really like it. And I actually have it under my Game of the Year, but I don't think I can give it Game of the Year. Like I have multiple games of the year,
right?
But I can't put it up there on the podium that the other two are because they've fucked it up. Like the online, the FOB stuff is all jacked up. The purchase MB coins, and I just got to that point in the campaign. Like I went back and started playing it, and it got really gross really fast. And I'm not very high on it. But what I played it like if it was just like the first month after release, Game of the Year. Like it's awesome. I love finding stupid 80s cassette tapes and making them blare on my helicopter and taking out a ton of guards and being as loud as possible in a stealth action game is really fun. It is a very well designed game, and I wish they would just stop the series with it. But yeah, I can't, in good conscience, put it up there with my other games of the year, which are Fallout and Witcher 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fallout, I think, gets a lot of heat for being more of the same, but that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. I don't know why that's even a complaint that people have. I don't get it.
I think there's a lot of hate for it not looking as good as it should. I think it looks great. I think it for what it is. I look forward to. It's really funny because as I play Fallout, I look forward to Elder Scrolls 6. Like I wonder what they'll do next. Right?
Yeah.
It's just like there's small things. I think there was a Reddit post, and I wish I had looked it up, so I apologize to OP for this. But there was some really cool, very small details that Bethesda. Hi, Brody. That Bethesda did. Like they worked on object density. So, like when you're walking through Boston, there's just more stuff all over the place. It doesn't feel as empty.
Yeah.
The dynamic weather is really cool. Like there's just so much to that game that I think people brushed over because it was like New Vegas and 3, and they're like, oh, it's just the same game with a prettier kind of wrapper or the dialogue. I don't care. It's awesome. It's Game of the Year. I still play it like every day. And I'm getting lost in side quests, and it's exactly what I want. So
Totally.
Awesome.
The Witcher is not only one of the best games of the year, but I think one of the best games ever made. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I can't get over it. I played it. I played it, reviewed it, and liked it enough to go back and play it again on PC because I think I played it on Xbox One. So I got it again on the PC, and that always kind of tells me that I like a game if I own 2 copies of it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
and I still find myself like letting dialogue play out and wandering around the world just to find what's over there, or why are those crows flying up? Something's over there. I'm gonna go kill it. Or what contract is this? I haven't beat this monster before. Like there's just so much, so much.
That's
and
how
there's
I feel
more
about
expansions.
Inquisition. That's 100% the words that you're saying are how I feel about Inquisition.
The words you are saying.
Yeah.
Inquisition. I feel like Inquisition, even though it's not on my list, is a fantastic game. Was that a 14 game? 2014?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. Good.
But GOTY Game of the Year edition was
Game of the Year
2015,
edition.
so
Right,
that's
there
why
was
I get to
a
say
Dragon
it.
Age Inquisition.
That's why I
release.
get to say it.
True. It is a freaking-tastic game. If I had done a list in 2014, I'm sure it would have been on there.
Yeah,
It might have
for sure.
actually been on my nominations. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the Examiner stuff, but
It was on mine, yeah.
it was good. And that's another game. When I was playing it, I just kept thinking, I wonder what Mass Effect's going to be like. Like those are good games when you see
Totally.
that it is so good that you're hoping for that next thing to come along and blow your pants off.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Most time I don't wear pants, so that's fine.
true. I'd like to see the rig that Brian now has around his webcam. Like it's
There's
probably anchored in
miles
6
of duct
places.
tape.
Yeah. It's grounded in 6 places. Flywheels, pulleys. That's it. Well, Doxy, please gush about Until Dawn because I can't wait to play it.
I don't really know what to say to do this game justice. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. A couple weeks ago, we had our work Christmas party at Back Pocket. So, as you can imagine, I blacked the fuck out drunk. Okay, got
As one is
trashed.
wont to do.
super shitty plastered, and my friend takes me home because I called him for a ride, and I'm like the whole time I'm just like, you gotta hang out, you gotta come inside and hang out so we can hang out and be friends right now because I'm drunk and I love you and we'll do some really fun things. And so we get home. And I'm pretty sure that I slip on the ice getting from the car in my driveway to inside my house. And my boyfriend is up waiting for me. And he's just like, hey. And I'm like, hey, bro, Brian, come hang out. Because I'm drunk. I want to hang out and have fun. You should play Until Dawn and we'll watch you. And apparently I just wouldn't fucking drop it. I wouldn't fucking drop it. That all I wanted in life was for him to play Until Dawn and us to watch it. So I wanted it at my most basic of functioning. That's how good the game is. Like
Nice.
it is
High
one of my
praise.
core desires. That's how good that game
That
is.
is high praise. You hear that, Sony?
Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yeah. I can't
Food,
wait.
shelter, until dawn.
I can't wait for the next thing they put out, man. Like I gotta play some more of that business. I gotta. Has to
That's
happen.
awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I actually thought of another game.
Yeah, go.
HomeRow Kojima Watch game.
This is where the graphic flashes. Kojima watch. Ba-dam-ba-ba-ba-bam. Actually, no, he was in the news. He was in the news this week. We don't
What
have to talk
happened?
about it, but he was hanging out with Mark Cerny at PS or
Oh, yeah,
at
that's right.
PlayStation, like doing a technology tour with them. So,
It's like Mark Cerny's first tweet. I'm hanging out with this guy for the next 10 days. And it was him and Kojima.
it's incredible that guy can.
That's kind of a good
literally
first.
week after week end up in the news, like just on Tuesday, right before we're about to record. Like, sup? Get this cheeseburger.
I
also,
maintain
Metal Gear
that he's
6.
our biggest fan.
Gotta keep the
It's
flow going.
possible.
He's just like, shit, the podcast is coming. I better do something remarkable. Stat.
It's like, ooh, it's
Stat.
January. Let me
Right
take
now.
a pick, Mr. Cerny, real quick. Would you shit if Kojima and Cerny were working on Knack 2? Knack was bad. Sorry, Mark. I do love you. The PS4 is awesome.
Yeah.
I just
Word.
did make that.
But that game, not so much.
Yeah. My favorite game, actually, my game of the year is the Brian robot voice.
That's It's pretty good.
Man, we should try and get a high score on that
Procedurally
sometime.
generated.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. We're talking about dice rolls, like a dungeon. Cool. So this is kind of. Is anybody else have any games that have popped into their head? No.
But I do want to talk about games that we look forward to this year.
I was just going to say we'll have to do it most anticipated next. So I hope that either you have some idea or don't. Whatever. It'll be more funny if you do. One question: was there any game that didn't come out in 2015, like best old game for you that you just went back to? I don't necessarily have one. I just didn't know. I think that's a cool category. To maybe next year we'll do categories.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
Count it. Count it.
Oh, I have like a list of games that I want to go back to that I didn't, like Assassin's Creed Syndicate. There's just stuff I haven't cleaned up yet, and I want to go back and do it, but I don't. You mean like old school, like game you've beaten or something before?
Just any game that didn't come out this year. Like
God of War. The
Yeah?
God of War series. Yeah, me and Mike played. It was fun. Fun as fuck.
Nice.
I enjoyed us going back and starting Gears of War.
I was just about to bring that up. That's probably the one that I actually did go back to.
Yeah, hella good.
We
Even though
have
Really good
got
series.
to finish that. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could play with you guys.
Seriously, we got to go back.
Womp womp.
Yeah, we should. We do need to do that. There's only 4 chapters. They are pretty lengthy, though. That was a good. God, it is a good game. Every time I talk about that game, I remember that it's a really good game.
It is super. It is like stellar.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Doxy, what's your most anticipated for 2016?
Okay, Kingdom Hearts 3 or fucking what is it called? Zero Horizon?
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon
Dawn.
Zero Dawn. There it is. There it is. Yeah.
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 Those 2 games are the ones that I am looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
You guys?
Nice. Brian? Any?
So I had to pull up a list, so I can't actually see you guys at the moment.
Oh.
So my
Quick.
my most anticipated. Oh. Okay. Before it goes down, Firewatch, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Fuck, there was another one, and I'm never going to be able to remember the name of it, but it's like definitely it's first person, and you're traveling through like highly Japanese area and killing guys, and there's numbers flying off of them while you're doing the damage. You don't remember from E3? Do you remember what I'm talking about? Because I don't.
No.
But that looked
this
fun
is
as fuck. I hate that I don't remember the names. Like, my memory makes it seem like I'm less excited about these games than I actually am.
This is a very bad description. You've.
I know! This is fucking Trials all over again. But,
Oh man, I forgot about that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I wish that I could recall, but I cannot, unfortunately.
The closest. Oh, go ahead, Brian.
Oh no, I was gonna say I'm like there's a ton of games I'm looking forward to, but those are my. I guess I have to say because it's there is No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that's kind of fallen off the radar in terms of like press.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's okay. I've been looking forward to that game for like 2 years.
Yeah, it's sort of becoming the Last Guardian, except the Last
whoa,
Guardian
whoa,
still
whoa.
hasn't come out.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. As long
But
as
yeah,
it
The
beats
Last Guardian is totally coming out this year too, isn't it?
That's what they say.
And I want that game too. Yeah, anticipated. Market anticipated.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I hope it comes out this year because good God, if they even say like, oh, we might not make this date.
At the same time, don't you want them to fucking take their time with it and make sure that it's polished and perfect?
How much time they fucking need? Seriously.
How much time did Michelangelo need to? Okay, I'll stop.
How much
I'll
time
stop.
did Duke Nukem Forever need?
To be fair,
Point.
Duke Nukem, by the time they were trying to make a Duke Nukem game, nobody wanted a Duke Nukem game.
True.
Just saying.
Okay, Joe, you're anticipated.
My anticipated Firewatch, that's next month. I can't wait. That's actually in like 2-3 weeks, I think.
Oh,
and
fucking Dark Souls 3. Sorry.
That's the one, the first person, the Japanese, and the numbers,
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Numbers,
Yeah,
right.
totally.
All right.
That's the
Awesome.
one.
I'm actually really looking forward to. I think it's in March as well. Is the Division? It's very highly anticipated, but I really just hope they don't fuck it up. I have played it, but I don't know if I could talk about it, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
What else? What else? What else? I am wondering. I always wonder and anticipate a little bit what's going on with Call of Duty, just because of what I've seen with like Advanced
Yeah.
Warfare was really cool, and then Black Ops
Definitely
3
same.
didn't even touch. What else is this year? No Man's Sky, Horizon Zero Dawn, definitely on those lists. 2016 in video
South
games.
Park.
Oh,
If it comes
South
out
Park
this-
for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
I
Fractured
actually just
Butthole.
reinstalled the name. God damn
Yeah,
it.
so good.
Yeah, the fractured butthole.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something huge though. Forgive me because I am
I
bringing up.
definitely am missing a couple of huge things.
Ah,
I
wait,
didn't
you mean-
prepare for this at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, if I'm just throwing out games, Unravel, Tacoma,
Tacoma, that was one I just had on my mind.
Recore.
Oh,
Recore.
Recore looked pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh, Mass Effect. Jesus. I'm actually looking forward to Far
Wait, where-
Cry.
Is that 2016?
Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda is listed as 2016. It's
Huh.
probably a TBA. Uncharted 4,
Yep.
Never
There's
heard of it.
one.
Dishonored 2, yes please. Crackdown 3, yeah. These are all. If you haven't gathered, I tend to buy and play a lot of video games because these are all probably games that I will pick up. Final Fantasy 15 is really starting to gain my interest after what I've seen in the interviews that I've had. Looks pretty damn cool.
Final Fantasy VII HD Remake doesn't have a date release yet, right?
No, I don't think
It's,
so.
it's still just TBD.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm interested as a mofug.
6 days from now is The Witness on PS4
Yes.
and Windows. Been waiting for that for a
What
while.
is
I don't.
that?
It's Jonathan Blow's new game.
Okay, right,
It was
right,
like-
right.
It was like
Yep.
put out with the PlayStation 4
Yep,
demo
yep.
reel.
Remember I made a joke about it when I was going through an old EGM from like 2010. It was like games
That's
we're
right.
expecting in 2011. The Last Guardian, Witness, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, neither of those games are coming out until 2016.
Yeah.
That's
Goo.
all-
Far Cry Primal. How do you guys feel about it? What do you think?
I'm interested.
I don't
It's actually
feel...
the first time where I'm kind of like, all right, I'm
It's on my radar.
Yeah.
Quantum Break. Quantum Break is one I'm definitely looking forward to. I think the guys at Remedy have not disappointed in terms of a very solid game, and I think that will be a very, very solid game.
So I'm still nervous about them trying to do the TV show plus video game equals something you want to do.
Yeah. I mean, it could very easily screw it up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You saying that reminded me of a thing.
What thing?
Okay.
Have you guys heard of the books The King Killer Chronicles? It's a
Nope.
fantasy series. It's amazing. They're apparently making a movie, a TV show, and a video game out of it because, like, that's how fucking good it is, and that's how much people
Nice.
want more of it. Yeah, Patrick Rothfuss is the author, and I highly recommend checking that out. 100%, super good.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't even
awesome.
finished the first book, but crazy, crazy good, crazy.
Okay.
good.
I didn't know if anyone heard. I said Hob from. No, I'm totally blanking on Runic Games. It's the one where they keep where the little the person's coming out of like the tree and all you see all the things and it's kind of like it's like steampunky where like there's gears and they're like turning into things.
Well, you got me
And
with steampunk. That's like my
Yeah.
favorite. That's my jam.
All right, I don't know how else to better explain because they really haven't shown a whole lot.
So
But,
here's the. You go. You talk.
No, I was just saying I'm just a huge fan of Runic Games, so I'm on board.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so I have a question for you guys after Joe explains the look on his face.
Okay.
Cuphead.
Cuphead.
So
Yes.
excited for Cuphead. Sorry.
Yes. Like the thing about Cuphead is I'm excited when I see the art. And
Yes.
that's all I've got. So once I know what's going on, like the art very much makes me excited. Don't get me wrong. Oh, fuck. Another fucking GOTY for me is Jotun. Jesus.
Back to the
I
first 10 minutes of the
hate
show.
me. I hate me. But yeah, Jotun, Jotun, however it's pronounced. I love it. It's good. And it's
Awesome.
on
Nice.
my Game of the Year list. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know enough about Cuphead to be excited outside of that art is fucking phenomenal.
I've heard it's like disgustingly difficult, which is kind of... It usually doesn't attract me to a game, but like the fact that it's all boss battles and very tough kind of
That
gets me.
attracts me to a game. Okay, so I have a question now. Is there anything that hasn't been announced that you hope gets announced?
I hope 2016 is the year of the Fallout type announcements, where it's like announced in June, out in October.
Yeah.
I hope we start to see that cut down
Okay,
quite
but
a bit.
is there any specific project that you hope gets announced?
The hopeful.
I don't even
like,
have an answer for this, so like, I'll
whatever
think about it.
whatever Rocksteady's working on. The guys that did Batman,
Yeah,
Arkham
yeah.
Night City, and Asylum. Whatever they're doing, I'm excited to see.
I don't know if I have. I guess I didn't think about that.
Okay, just rapid fire thought of two.
Okay.
Left 4 Dead 3. I have to have it. It has to happen. I need it in my blood. And obviously, fucking Bethesda Elder Scrolls. I also need that to
Yeah,
be announced.
I don't think
pronto.
we'll see that. I wish, I hope, and I wish, but I think it'll be like 2018 before we see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's
I
more
could be
likely
dead
they'll
by
say
then,
like
man.
a Skyrim
That's true.
HD or something.
I really hope they don't do Skyrim HD. I think it'd be a waste of resources.
I think so too.
I agree. I don't know. It's hard to turn down a boatload of money.
Yeah, that is true.
I guess.
Oh, so okay. I have some questions. Do you guys have any interest in the Mirror's Edge Catalyst?
No.
Passing interest.
How about Hitman?
Yes, I love Hitman.
Yeah.
I wasn't until I saw it. I forget if it was like the Game Awards or PSX or whatever it was, but I was just like, oh, you
Yeah.
have my interest now.
Hitman Absolution is completely underrated, and you can find it for like $4 on nearly any sale that ever goes on. Square's always selling the shit out of that thing, and it's pretty good. Like, I will always play Hitman because of the freedom. Like, if I want to do whatever I want to do, I can do whatever I want to do.
Great ass games. Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome.
I thought of another one that I hope gets announced, and then I lost it immediately. BioShock. I want another BioShock project really bad.
To tag
And who
onto
would
that, I
do-
would...
Who would
Go ahead.
do said BioShock project?
I don't fucking know. Anybody?
Oh, shit.
Because
So,
Irrational's making mobile games.
Irrational's dead. But 2K would probably own that IP, right?
I would assume.
Who I believe 2K published Tales from the Borderlands,
And Borderlands.
which means that I want to see a Telltale BioShock game.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck to the yeah.
Wow.
Hell
Okay.
yes.
So
Also, a
I
Doctor
just-
Who Telltale
just-
would be so good.
Just for clarification, you would be okay with that.
You'd be,
Yeah, I
you'd be
guess.
on board.
I mean, I'd give it a look.
Whatevs. Whatevs.
As sick as I am of seeing Telltale stuff like the Batman game, it's like
Yeah.
there's some cool stories to be told in the Batman universe, and
Yeah.
Telltale could do it. But yeah, Telltale BioShock, yeah.
If it's Telltale doing Batman as awesome detective Batman, then I'm cool. We're
Yeah.
good.
I could see that. I could do that. Yeah. Is anybody looking forward to Deus Ex?
I'm on the
Probably
move.
Michael. Probably
No.
my boyfriend.
I think it looks awesome. Well, I shouldn't say that. It looks like more Deus Ex, which is cool because the last one was really good and kind of, I won't even say underrated or underappreciated. It still sold like a couple million copies, but it feels like the game was moved on from awful quick, but I guess we are also like 3 or 4 years past it. So I guess that's acceptable. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what they do.
I'm interested to see Dragon Quest Builders, which is supposed to come out next week, but I don't know anything about it other than it looks like Minecraft with Dragon Quest in it.
I love everything Dragon Quest, so that's fun.
So
That's
yeah.
fine with me.
Yeah.
It was all about Scalebound, but that's not coming out in 2016. So
Damn it.
yeah.
God.
Hey, Quig, who made Legend of Dragoon? And are they still around?
You know what? I don't have the answer to that.
Because I would love an HD remake of that, since we're on the HD remake thing. I think that's going to be like the next thing, where we're finally at a point where technology is like advanced enough where it's worth it to make HD remakes of old things. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that really soon.
Wow. Sony.
Really?
Just
Yeah.
Sony?
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't believe I
Legend of
didn't
Dragoon.
know that with how much I fucking play that game.
Well, I mean, that is, of course, according to our good friends at Wikipedia. So, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it could be me. You'll never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would say we can call that our Game of the Year show. I think
Yeah.
we've got good years past,
Totally.
good year to look forward to.
Yes. So good.
We will probably, I'm sure, I don't know if we'll get a live show in this month. I don't want to promise anything because we've got, 1 week left?
Yes.
1 Wednesday left. So
On Wednesday.
we will...
We'll shoot for it. No
Yeah,
promises.
we'll try. February, we can do one. We can have a
Definitely.
hangout. The good news is, now that my hours have changed, we can do this a little earlier, so everybody can probably go to bed at a reasonable time and hang out. So yeah. Cool. Well, Doxy, where can we find you?
You can find me at youtube.com/ZER0DOXY, twitch.tv/ZER0DOXY, and twitter.com/ZERODOXY.
It's bedtime.
Interpretive dance.
And Quiglin.
Sure, you can find me on the Twitter machine as Quiglin. That's QUIGLIN. You can see some of my vids over at CoinOpTV, which is youtube.com/CoinOpTV, all together. I just put up Ghostbusters Lego Dimensions gameplay today, so
Fun.
yeah, check it out.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, so next week you did Resident Evil 0, right?
I did Resident Evil 0, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to
And,
talk about that,
next-
'cause so did I.
Yeah, and next week at PAX South, I am scheduled to play Umbrella Corps. So we'll see how that is.
We will see. Capcom.
Capcom.
I am your host, one of your hosts, Joe. You can find me at twitter.com/Joe_McAllister. You can also find me, I'm actually writing a little bit more now that I have a little bit of time during the day, which is nice. I have a Resident Evil review up right now. Tomorrow, I have another piece on my interviews with the Firewatch developers from Campo Santo. Really cool people. And I also have an opinion piece on VR going up. It's an opinion response. And it is essentially saying that gamers aren't as important as they think they are in the VR race.
Oh.
Of course not. Porn.
I actually didn't bring porn up. You'd be surprised.
Teledildonics, man.
I know. I couldn't title my article Teledildonics, man. That's the game I want Rocksteady to make.